like, some of them are just shooters' huts.
Yeah.
It's a shooters' hut. The guy's got somewhere where they can get out of the weather, and, they might have an old fire in the corner, and they might have, stretchers for beds or something. And that's fine. All the properties that we've got are different. We've got them right up to a 5-bedroom home where they've had all brand new appliances put in there. And, so they're all different, and that's why when they ring up, they have to ask us, what the accommodation's included in it, and we can tell them that they can choose whether they want to use the accommodation or not. Some of it's not very good, and we openly admit it's not very good, but that's why we want you to find out before you go out there, what it's like, so we can tell you. Always take their own linen, so throw sleeping bags on the beds or whatever. The property owners are not going to be doing all the linen because they too have other work to do, and even the ladies are going out, the property owners' ladies go out and they do a lot of the stock work and everything as well. So, they're not going to be washing sheets and things. They'll go in, they'll give it a clean up, but they're not going to be doing the sheets. So everyone takes their own linen, they take their own toiletries. We always say take pots and pans. Because, a lot of the properties out there run on generator power. So you can't just be relying on your normal 240 volt electricity for everything. Some of the properties might have a couple of power points in there, but they're not going to be running 24/7, so they've got to have ways of having your power out there, or another means of heating something or lighting or whatever. They're starting to get into solar power as well. But yeah, you've got to be looking at your most efficient way of getting facilities for their shearers' quarters or whatever they've got. But, and then too, it's good to get out there because, like, you're in your house and you're used to electric stove and your gas or electric hot water systems or your solar hot water systems, and you get out there and you'll have an old slow combustion stove, and that's where you've got to cook your tea on and stuff. How brilliant! How brilliant! A lot of people these days are starting to put slow combustion stoves in their houses. Going back to the old days, or your old donkey hot water system, where you've got your big drums and your tanks, and you've got your pipes that are leading over to your quarters, and you've got to go in and get all your little chip of your woods, and you stick them underneath and you light your fire underneath. And it's your old-fashioned way of a hot water system, no electricity in these places. So, yeah, so, you've got your hot water system there still. So, yeah.
And